हेलो दोस्तों, कैसे हैं आप सभी। मैं उम्मीद करता हूं आप सभी बहुत अच्छे होंगे। आज इंस्टीट्यूट ऑफ इंजीनियर आरएससी जयपुर में रॉयल चार्टर्ड डे मनाने का एक कार्यक्रम है। उस कार्यक्रम के तहत मैं आपको ये ब्लॉग बना रहा हूं और दिखा रहा हूं। तो प्रोग्राम स्टार्ट हो गया। अभी दीपक प्रज्वलित करके सभी लोग ऊपर गए, तो अब अपन ऊपर चलते हैं।
To be its 41st year of chairman and honorary secretary. The guys are our past chairman as well. There are few past chairman and secretaries sitting here also. So it's been long time that we have been trying to serve the engineering fraternity of Rajasthan. Well, today's theme I have to read out. This has been sent by the headquarter. The 55th Engineers Day, Smart Engineering for a Better World. The 55th Engineers Day celebration on the theme Smart Engineering for a Better World will be celebrated by the Institute of Engineers India at its various state and local centers to take a stock of various capabilities. The societal engineering aspect will also be delved into for developing a smart infrastructure of inclusive nature as well as creation of new job openings. The theme Smart Engineering for a Better Future also encompasses issue of environmental sustainability. There can't be a common well-established roadmap towards building a smart infrastructure for the entire world. Localized and customized solutions shall have to be worked out by collective wisdom of professional engineers and the academia focusing on various local needs. Engineering में जो भी knowledge है वो नॉलेज इम्पार्ट करने के लिए आज हमारे बीच 3 विद्वान लोग उपस्थित हैं। प्रोफेसर लोग हैं, डॉक्टर भी हैं, पर इनको याद दिला रहा हूँ, ये सबसे पहले इंजीनियर थे। पहले इंजीनियर बने, फिर प्रोफेसर बने, फिर पीएचडी करके डॉक्टर बने, और सबके सब डॉक्टर पहले लिखना पसंद करते हैं। सर ये पाप लगेगा आपको, ऊपर जाके देखना, इंजीनियर पहले लिखा करो सर। ये आपसे रिक्वेस्ट है, क्योंकि आपके पास वो ज्ञान है जिसके लिए कहा गया है न चोर हार्यम न राज हार्यम न भातृभाज्यम न भारकटी व्यय करते वर्गति एवं नित्य विद्याधनम सर्वधन प्रधानम। अर्थात न चोर चुरा सकता है, न राजा छीन सकता है, न भाइयों में इसका बंटवारा हो सकता है, और न इसको संभालने का कोई भार ही होता है। जो खर्च करने से बढ़ता है वही विद्याधन सर्वश्रेष्ठ है, वो आप सबके पास है। बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। थैंक यू।
आपने अपने मन की बड़ास में निकाल लिया यहाँ से प्रोफेसर साहब को ये कहते हुए। अब मैं मंच पर आमंत्रित करूंगा अपने आज के मुख्य वक्ताओं में से एक है, उनके बारे में मैं थोड़ा उनको बुलाने से पहले उनके बारे में बताना चाहूँगा। प्रोफेसर मनीष तिवारी जी अभी हेड ऑफ डिपार्टमेंट है मणिपाल यूनिवर्सिटी में, इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स एंड कम्युनिकेशन डिपार्टमेंट में। 2021 IEI राजस्थान सबसेक्शन चेयरपर्सन ये रहे हैं उसमें, 2020 ऑप्टिका एम्बेसडर एंड 2019 SPIE कम्युनिटी चैंपियन। डॉक्टर मनीष तिवारी received PhD in ECE in field of photonics from MNIT Jaipur. Presently he is professor and head of department of ECE at Manipal University Jaipur. He has more than 24 years of professional experience in various colleges and universities of repute. He has published more than 100 plus research papers in reputed journals and conferences and 20 book chapters. He has also authored and edited more than a dozen of books. He has also supervised more than 29 projects sponsored by DST Rajasthan. He is principal investigator in VRICS projects on quantum satellite and fiber communication QUSAF, along with research partner in UKZN, Durban, PSUTI, Samara and USTC, Shanghai. He has also served on panel of experts and editor in various workshops by CSTT, MHRD, Government of India. He has been visiting researcher to City University London under UKIERI project in microstructured optical fiber using during 2010 and 2011, and Tsinghua University Beijing during 2016. Dr. Tiwari has presented talks in PIERS at NTU Singapore, APMP at PolyU Hong Kong, TGMW at KMUT Bangkok, and Start University Bangkok, City University London, and several UKI ERI workshops. He is on the panel of traveling lecture program of reputed societies like SPIE USA and OSA USA, under which he has delivered invited talks in USTC Shanghai, UESTC Chengdu, Tsinghua University Beijing, ITS Indonesia, University of Kwajulu Natal Durban on photonics technologies and career development. He has been technical program committee member of many IEEE conferences and reviewer of IEEE, EI Xavier, OSA, Springer, TNF journals, etc. He is a senior member of IEEE and IEEE Photonics Society, Life Fellow of Optical Society of India, senior member of OSA, member of SPIE, and Fellow of Institute of Electronics and Telecom Engineering, IETE India. His current research interest includes micro nanostructure photonics devices, photonic ICS, fiber optics, numerical modeling, non-linear optics, and photocrystal fibers. Please welcome Dr. Manish Tiwari. Thank you.
Good morning, respected Shri Gunjan Saxena ji, Shri Rai Sahab, Dangayat sir, Arya sir, Parihar sir, Shri Mali sir, and all the dignitaries and senior members and fellows of Institution of Engineers present here. It is a matter of pride and privilege to be here on the occasion of Royal Charter Day of Institution of Engineers, and I am wholeheartedly indebtful to Institution of Engineers for inviting me here to speak on a topic of smart engineering for a better world. Well, as far as smart engineering is concerned, we all know that it is something which is related to utilization of prior and past experience to build new solutions which are contemporary and apt for the problems which are existing now. So I'll be mostly talking about the problems and the areas which can be addressed through smart engineering. As far as engineering is concerned, we all know that it used to be related more to industries. But nowadays, it is not only limited to industries. We all know that engineering is nowadays already available everywhere in almost all domains. It has penetrated deep. And recently, as Saxena sir mentioned, that the engineers have played a vital and very productive role in finding the solutions of different problems that arise due to the pandemic which happened in 2020. So I'll move on to my next slide, please.
Cyber crimes are increasing. Looking to the trading of these inputs, they must be reduced. While the crimes are going increasing. Why so?
Sir, crimes are also always there. Crimes will always go on happening. But I think that the engineers are also working in the direction of making them more secure, so that they do not help in making crimes to happen. So that's why there are so many security measures which are taken in all these information technology related gadgets and all. Yes, definitely.
I'll add to his point. Crime has increased, as you can see, because it is being detected more. There is a CCTNS system which has been incorporated in India, and the entire network has been created, which is having history of all the गुंडा बदमाश, their photos. जैसे हम लोग इंग्लिश पिक्चर में देखते थे, वो क्लिक मारा, वो फोटो से मैच कर गया और वो कर गया. ऑल इंडिया लेवल पे now we have that system. In addition to that, a large number of surveillance cameras have been installed. Lot of data is being generated through that, और उसका extraction होके आप देखिए 90% क्राइम आजकल पकड़ लिए जा रहे हैं. एज यू कैन सी ईडी हर जगह छापे मारता है, उनको पैसा मिल रहा है. सीबीआई की कन्विक्शन रेट बढ़ रही है, ऑल बिकॉज ऑफ दिस फोरेंसिक इंजीनियरिंग, स्पेशली इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स एंड डेटा कम्युनिकेशन. उसके कारण ये सारा चीजें पकड़ में आ रहा है. इट्स वन पार्ट के क्राइम थोड़ा बढ़ रहा है सर.
Sir, I think in addition.
I'll just add one thing on this कि अब क्राइम ज्यादा हो रहा है. I'll cite an example कि टेक्नोलॉजी किस लेवल पर है आज के डेट में. The moment you land in दुबई, आपका सिर्फ एक स्कैन होता है, that is आई स्कैन. आई स्कैन होने के बाद आप वहां पर कोई भी इलीगल काम करते हैं और आप दुबई में कहीं भी हैं, within half an hour police will take you over. Because their cameras are so strong and everywhere they have an eye scanner, so they don't try to catch a culprit by anything else but by eye, which he cannot avoid. And within half an hour the culprit is behind bars. So the technology has immense potential, but it has immense cost. So we have to see the trade-off between cost and the use of technology.
मनीष जी, आपने स्मार्ट इंजीनियरिंग की डेफिनेशन के साथ में कहाँ स्मार्ट इंजीनियरिंग का रोल हो रहा है ये भी बताया हमें. अब मैं मंच पर आमंत्रित करना चाहूँगा पहले इंजीनियर बोलूँगा, गुंजन जी नाराज हो जाते हैं. इंजीनियर डॉक्टर प्रोफेसर डॉक्टर एम.के. सेमाली जी को उससे पहले मैं उनको आमंत्रित करने से पहले उनके बारे में थोड़ा बताना चाहूँगा. डॉक्टर एम.के. सेमाली जी प्रोफेसर HAG in MNIT, Professor of Structural Engineering in Department of Civil Engineering and National Center for Disaster Management, MNIT Jaipur. He did his BE in Civil Engineering from MM Engineering College. मैं जोर दे रहा हूँ क्योंकि मैं भी वहीं से हूँ. और M.Tech और PhD इन्होंने IIT बॉम्बे से किया है. He is President nominee for NITs and IIT Governors nominee for RTO, Kota and Kurukshetra University and member of Higher Education Council. He has a lot of administrative experience. He has been HOD, Dean Research and Consultancy, Dean Administration, Dean Student Welfare, member of Board of Management of State University, member of Governing Council, etc. Teaching experience भी इनको खूब है. Teaching experience over 3 decades, 30 years, taught various subjects of civil engineering, structural earthquake engineering. He has supervised 20 PhD and over 92 PG dissertation in the field of structural dynamics and earthquake engineering. He has published several research papers in international journals and conferences in the field of structural dynamics and earthquake engineering. Principal investigator of Department of Science and Technology, Government of India. Minister of Steel, funded research projects for development and characterization of seismic isolation system for earthquake hazard mitigation in India and typical steel frame design for construction of आंगनवाड़ी. प्रधानमंत्री आवास योजना जो अपने पूरे देश में लागू हुई है, उसमें जो टाइप डिजाइन जो बना हुआ है वो अपन को जान के खुशी होगी. वो इन्हीं की बनाई हुई जोर से तालियां बनती है. ये पूरे भारत में इम्प्लीमेंट हो रही है. वी फील प्राउड ऑफ यू सर. इनके रिसर्च में जो इंटरेस्ट है, अर्थक्वेक असिस्टेंट, अर्थक्वेक रेजिस्टेंट डिजाइन ऑफ आरसीसी स्ट्रक्चर एंड स्टील स्ट्रक्चर, डायनामिक बिहेवियर ऑफ स्टील सिविल स्ट्रक्चर्स अंडर विंड, अर्थक्वेक एंड ब्लास्ट इफेक्ट्स इंक्लूडिंग सॉइल स्ट्रक्चर एंड वाटर स्ट्रक्चर इंटरेक्शंस, structural control using supplementary energy dissipation devices, application of base isolation system for earthquake protection of structures. He had been chairman of international conference. He organized the 4th international conference on structural stability and dynamics jointly with Texas A&M University, USA in year 2012, and organized another conference Structural Engineering Convention 2022 December 19 से 22 2022 to be held at MNIT. ये अब होने वाली है under aegis of IASE. He has provided consultancy to various government departments and private sectors for design of buildings, bridges, etc. Please welcome Professor M.K. Simani sir. Welcome.
For kind words for me. First time thank Gunjan Saxena ji for inviting me here and talking in front of all of you. Fellow engineers, and all we are smart engineers, that is why we are here. Gunjan has just 2 days back called me and said, sir, we have a workshop on, and the topic is smart engine for better world. I was just thinking what I just as momently said, yes, I will come. But after that, I thought what I will speak about the smart engine. Then I realized we all are smart, basically. That is why we are engineers. And Gunjan has made my life little more comfortable that he cited several examples from what we inherited through our generation to generations. I would say this country has that value system, that our engineering is right from beginnings. It has been may be documented in different forms, may not be have that much mathematics we have, yet we have that heritage and we are all smart engineers. Right? Because engineers, what does he do? He makes the things. He makes the things for the people, for the society. And all those, wherever, whatever time it does, it is a smart at that occasions, that time. If we talk about right from beginning, just as little example, whatever Manishji has said and my Gunjan has little mentioned also. So just I came to mind when I was sitting here, that engineering, if you talk about, engineering is such a wonderful, as a professional job, as a society service to the society also, and the individual also. Because not only you are engineer by profession, you are it, but you also greatly, immensely contribute to the GDP of a nation where you are. Even today in our country, the GDP of the infrastructures development is significant. And that is because of engineering. And engineering, what we does, it is smart engineering.
मुख्य वक्ता को आमंत्रित करूंगा, उससे पहले मैं थोड़ा उनके बारे में बताना चाहूँगा। डॉक्टर प्रोफेसर GS डगायत जी के बारे में मैं थोड़ा आपको बताऊंगा, वो आए उससे पहले। Dr. Govind Dagais is a professor HAG in Department of Mechanical Engineering in Malviya National Institute of Technology, IEI Jaipur. Earlier, he was Dean Research and constantly the Dean Planning and Development in IEI Jaipur. He graduated in Mechanical Engineering from MEM Engineering College, Jaipur in year 1984. He obtained his master's degree in production engineering from IIT Delhi. He earned his doctorate in industrial engineering from IIT Delhi. He has published 276 research papers in various international and national journals and conferences. He is editor-in-chief of Journal of Manufacturing Technology Research, an international journal. He is associate editor of International Journal of Business System Research, IJBSR, and International Journal of Global Business Competitiveness, IJGBC. He is guest editor of 3 international journals, which Production Planning and Control (PPC), International Journal of Manufacturing Technology and Management, IJMTM, International Journal of Business Performance Management, IJBPM. He is reviewer of 37 international journals. He is visiting professor at DSBW, Mosbeck, Germany, Asian Institute of Technology, AIT Bangkok, IIM Kozhikode and IIM Shillong. He delivered several invited lectures, keynote addresses in India and abroad. He has 35 years of teaching and industrial experience. He is life member of various international and national professional societies. He has guided 27 PhD students and 60 master's theses. Professor Dagans is resource person, expert of AICT, UPSC and NBA, Government of India. He has been nominated member of Board of Management of Rajasthan Technical University by Government of Rajasthan. He is member of BOG of several universities in India. He was chairman of this Institution of Engineers India, where we are sitting right now, during year 2014 and 16. Besides these, his other key achievements are principal investigator of 2 DST funded research projects, Government of India. He won 2011 Emerald Research Fund Award, Best Case Study Award in 2012 and 13 by Indian Institute of Industrial Engineering. He has published biography in 7th edition, Marquis World's Who's and Who in Science and Technology, New Jersey, USA. He has also received Best Paper Award and Certificate of Merit for 1996-97 by Institute of Engineers India. Please welcome Dr. Engineer Professor J.S. Raghavan. Please welcome.
Chairman and Secretary of Institution for giving me this opportunity. Friends, my 2 earlier speakers, Professor Tiwari and Professor Srimali, has spoken on smartness, but I will speak on sustainability, because without sustainability, better world is not possible. Smartness alone will not work without sustainability, right? So that I will give you some, I will wish to sensitize you regarding 4 points which are important. See, we are facing different issues nowadays. You know, climate change and other issues are very common, and it is the need of hour that we should change our habits. Number of problems we are facing worldwide. Number of problems we are facing. Issues are very common. How to control the trash, where to dispose it, and number of other issues. Next. I'm skipping number of things because this is very interesting to discuss with you. That in 1980s, human being, we are using 11 elements only. In 1990s, humans extracted around 15 elements out of the 104. But in 21st century, we are extracting more than 60 elements from the earth crust. So
it's not that we can't take bath twice. If we are responsible enough and recycle water, you can recycle 90% of water and use it. So that will increase the availability.
Just 1 minute more. I wish to share one important incident. I went to Bali in 2020, and one of conference I presented such water importance. So one Australian speaker, he was with me. He told, sir, you told exactly very right. I said, how? He told, in Australia, water is controlled by the government. We can't spoil water, or we can't waste water, because in the washroom, water is coming only for 2 minutes. If you can't take bath in 2 minutes, you are people. So that is important, saving water done by the administration, and that is required in India also.
Water and conserve the water. Looking to the dry state of Rajasthan, your idea is quite
आज के मुख्य वक्ताओं से निवेदन करता है मंच पर बुला रहे हैं मनीषी
When I was in Israel, they don't share the drinking water. You always have your bottle and just to drink that water only.
लगन सर, आपने पानी के महत्व के बारे में खूब अच्छी तरह बताया, और जो स्पेशली जो लास्ट वाली जो क्लिपिंग थी वो तो बहुत ही खुशखबरी भी थी उसमें कि रिसेंट थी, तो उससे आपने हमको अवगत करा, इसके लिए बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद, आभार। अब मैं हमारे अध्यक्ष महोदय गुंजन सक्सेना जी से निवेदन करूंगा कि सम्मानीय अतिथियों को मोमेंटो देकर सम्मानित करें। पीछे सांगी साहब से भी निवेदन करूंगा, कृपया मंच पर पधारें और आज के मुख्य वक्ताओं को सम्मानित करें। अपना समय निकालकर इस सेमिनार, इस संगोष्ठी में उपस्थित हुए और हमारा ये कार्यक्रम को सफल बनाए, इसके लिए हम बहुत बहुत आभारी हैं। मैं थोड़ा सा आपको बताना चाहूँगा, हम लोगों ने वैसे स्टेट सेंटर में काफ़ी अच्छा काम कर रहा है। इंडिया के अच्छे स्टेट सेंटर में से राजस्थान स्टेट सेंटर का एक नाम आता है। हमारे पहले वाली जो टीम थी उन्होंने भी बहुत अच्छा काम किया, हमें उनके काम को आगे बढ़ाते हुए चल रहे हैं। हमने दिसंबर में इसका चार्ज टेक ओवर किया था, उसके बाद हमने काफ़ी कुछ इसमें इम्प्रूव करने की कोशिश करी है। कुछ टेक्निकल एक्टिविटीज़ भी थोड़ी बढ़ाने की कोशिश की है। पहले एक दो एक्टिविटी हो ही जाती है। पहले थोड़ा सा जैसे वाटर कूलर की भी प्रॉब्लम थी, वो वर्किंग में नहीं था, तो हमने वो भी नया कर किया है। फ्रिज नहीं था, वो फ्रिज भी हमने लिया है। मैं आप सबको जानकारी देना चाहूँगा, यहाँ पर 3 कमरे भी हैं जिसमें अपने मेंबर्स रुक सकते हैं, या आपके कोई गेस्ट आते हैं तो उनको भी आप रुकवा सकते हो। चार्जेस बिल्कुल नॉमिनल है, 500 रुपीज़ तो है मेंबर्स के लिए, और अगर उनके कोई गेस्ट आते हैं तो उनके लिए 950 का चार्जेस है। रूमों में भी थोड़ा सा उनको इम्प्रूव किया गया है। सभी रूम AC हैं, डबल बेड लगे हुए हैं, टॉयलेट वगैरह साफ सुथरे हैं। काफ़ी कुछ सुधार की कोशिश करी है और आगे भी आपके सहयोग से हम करते रहेंगे। अभी कुछ मेंबर बनाने के लिए भी हम लोग प्रयास कर रहे हैं, और जो भी आपके जानकार हैं जो मेंबर नहीं बने हैं और इंजीनियर हैं, आप उनको प्रेरित करें, उत्साहित करें ताकि वो भी मेंबर बने। आप सबको मैं बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद दूंगा। विशेषकर ये जो आज के मुख्य वक्ता हैं, इनका शेड्यूल काफ़ी टाइट रहता है, लेकिन हम इनके बहुत बहुत कृतज्ञ आभारी हैं कि इन्होंने थोड़े से समय के नोटिस में भी तीनों ने ही हमारी रिक्वेस्ट स्वीकार करी और आज आए और आज का कार्यक्रम सफल बनाया। अब सभी से निवेदन है, अपने अपने स्थान पर खड़े हो जाएं, अपन नेशनल एंथम गाएंगे।
और आपने बिल्कुल जो है नई टेक्नोलॉजी, नए इस तरह से इंफॉर्मेशन टेक्नोलॉजी को आपने बढ़ाया है, और फेसबुक पे आपने इसको बहुत प्रचार प्रसार किया, यूट्यूब पे किया है।
चैनल लाइक करें, शेयर करें, सब्सक्राइब करें।
हाँ, इस चैनल को इनको सब लोग शेयर करें और इनका उत्साह बढ़ाएं। बहुत अच्छा कार्य कर रहे हैं।
जो YouTube है, मैं आई यूज्ड टू सी ईच एंड एवरी प्रोग्राम, वंडरफुल,
बढ़िया, अच्छा बना रहा।
आपने पहले भी जो बनाया था वो भी बहुत अच्छा था। अप्रिशिएट योर एफर्ट्स।
थैंक यू बहुत अच्छा कर मेरा चैनल पे आपकी सारी डिटेल बताऊँ, साफ बताइएगा। भाई साहब, मैन हीरो जो है वो हमारे इंजीनियर साहब हैं, इनकी वजह से सारा काम हो रहा। आप सभी लोगों से ये है कि मेरे चैनल को लाइक करें, शेयर करें, सब्सक्राइब करें, तो बोलेंगे नहीं कंफ्यूज है। और कुछ ऐसा लगे तो कुछ नया चाहिए आपको कंटेंट, तो मुझे कमेंट करके जरूर बताएं। बोलो
राजेश जी बहुत अच्छा काम कर रहे हैं, निश्चित रूप से बहुत अच्छे वीडियोस और बहुत अच्छी फोटोग्राफी में इनका बहुत अच्छा हाथ है। आप इनके चैनल को ज़रूर लाइक करें और शेयर करें और सब्सक्राइब करें।
थैंक यू।